Mhm. Woo! Ha 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 ha. We have got to find us a nice little cool little sweet old setup. We can't be like this. We got to get ourselves a proper. Wait. We'll try this. Nope. Hello, viewer. Please read description. Viewer led show tonight. Except for you know me. If you know me, and if you don't, I'm sorry. Top titty. No bad stuff. Will you stay in the pretty place where I want to keep you? You sarm beast of Marstaferka. Wait, are you gonna stay? You gotta stay. You varsity marking motherfucker. Shut up. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Yeah, Granny gets all pissed off. All right. Read description. Viewer led topic. Megan. Think you're gonna get to stay. Oh. Whoa. Balance. We're balanced. Read description if you want. Last time I asked somebody to read the prescription, they left. Just like I need to have like a sign because people don't want to read. They want a big sign in front of them. Ain't nobody want to play my game. Game playing, non-game playing. Shh, quiet, quiet time, quiet time. That's good. This is an AMA situation. I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm not gonna bring out my inner goofball until somebody brings up a conversation. Hello, I have Jazz and Pie or Pay, and Jay can't shoot. Well, Jay, I hope you can shoot. Shoot me a question. Make it clean and make it lovely. And we're doing this. We're doing something different tonight. I would like to have conversations. So, what's on your mind? I don't know what it is. You have a burning opinion. I want to hear it. I want to. I'll pontificate on it with you. Okay, I'll agree with you. Maybe I like to. I want to feel preachy, but I can't feel preachy if I don't have a subject to talk about. So this is a viewer led. This is my sixth time being on live, and I'm kind of just getting my feet wet, finding out what to do, how to do it, and how fun it is. You have soccer practice today. Are you ready? I mean, are you ready? Is it a competition or just a practice? You got a good team? You're doing in school? You are in school? Hello, Jazz and Pi. Yes, you have nationals. And you're in school too, Jazz. All right. So you have nationals. You're getting up there. Oh, good luck. Absolutely good luck. Is soccer's not that popular in America. I'm from America, but I hear it's just everybody loves it in Europe and in the East. Oh, or Middle East and all that. They love it there. I'm the only one here. Well, my doodad says 23, but I can never trust a doodad. Now, or do you mean metaphysically? I'm the only one here. Yes, it's true, but are you enjoying yourself? Yeah, definitely good luck on that. Oh, you're in the okay, you are Jazz, you're in the USA, and well, let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. Did that girl make you mad today at school? Talk to me about it. I don't care. Come on, we'll rant together. I'll rip her right up and down for her. If she was stupid, I'll rip her up because I'm grandma. You see, I'm grandma, and I will defend. I will defend my family. Juan, is it Mon? Mon. Oh, you meant that metaphysically? You're the only one here? Yeah. And? Doesn't mean you can't talk to yourself. All right, guys. Can I read a little teaching? Because that was a really good, nice to read one. A monk said, "Where is the place that intellect does not reach?" The master, Joshu, the master said, "Come here." The monk said, "Now that I've come here, is it a place that has been, or it is a place that has been reached? What is a place that thought cannot reach?" Hold on, I lost my place. Oh, what bad timing. The master held up his hand and said, "What do you call this?" The monk said, "I call it a hand. What do you call it?" "Out of 1,000 names, I too call it a hand." The monk said, "Well, without reaching for it by any means of the thousands of names, right now, what do you call it?" The master said, "In that case, it is a place that intellect does not reach." The monk bowed. Ooh, that was interesting. I'm going to think about that for a minute. Mr. Jace, how you doing? Pretty rose, or flower of a kind. Thank you very much. And I'm trying to keep my lip zip just a little bit and not provide the fun, groovy funness that my other videos on my page will show you about myself because I want to see what the audience wants. Well, we know what they want, but I want to see what they want to talk about with some stranger like me, so that they can find out whether they want to go and check out my website, which is me reading books to my granddaughter, and everybody I talk to is as if I could have some time spent with my granddaughter, time where you be yourself, and I accept you for yourself. That's the way it goes. You want to stop that teaching there? Give me some kind of votes up. Oh, yes, plus warning. Warning. I don't get all my chats. So at any point in time, this stream might get cut off because I'm not receiving any chats. So I'm not going to sit here and read to myself. I mean, I do read to myself, but I'm not going to sit here and try to be available to answer questions. I'm talking to people. I fun to talk to the people because it's fun. It's fun. It's something to do at night. It's something to do after a long day. Sit there and be crazy as I am for the benefit of entertaining all the humans who want to scroll by. Let's. I was supposed to be quiet. I'm not very good at being quiet. That's right. You're not good at it. You're not good at it at all. That's right. Can't even be quiet. Even if like the king of all the monks were in his house right now, you wouldn't be quiet. No, damn straight I wouldn't be quiet. I wouldn't be quiet at all because I'm a rambling person with lots of thoughts in my head. You don't want to be in my head, it's too noisy. And that's why he's in. Got any questions? I'm going to have to turn my air conditioner back on or I'm going to get soft. And that's the problem. I'm afraid I won't be able to focus. Look, man, I'm not going to be able to read the screen if I have my air conditioner on because if I have my air conditioner on, it's going to be too loud. And if it's too loud, I'm not going to be able to listen to you guys talk in my brain when I read it out loud in my head what you're typing on my screen. You understand? It's simple. It's the kind of shit I like to do. I like to mess around. I'm nothing but a damn goofball. But the reason why I'm doing it is because my granddaughter is only 2 years old and I don't know how much longer I have to live. Will she love me when she's a teenager? I don't know. If I live that long, will she ever have to spend the time with me loving each other? I don't know. I don't know. And because I don't know, I'm leaving it behind. I've got bad health. I don't know how long I have. And I was depressed my whole life. I mean, totally and utterly fucked up. Self hating. Oh, I don't think she will. I'm sorry. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's all groovy. I say groovy. Yeah, I'm an old weirdo. But yeah, so what's left behind is I read stories and books and education because grandmas aren't all just fun and games and toys and love and light. Grandmas are also kick your ass and make you think right. And I want to do that for her. And if I never, ever, ever, ever get to sit and watch a movie with her, or if I never, ever, ever, ever get to sit and maybe she's not a nice kid like you're a nice kid. But if she isn't, it's okay. It's okay. I love her for who she is, who she'll turn out to be. And someday when I'm gone, she might come to my webpage, the Saints and Mistress, and she might get a load of me and understand why she's so weird. I also believe she's autistic. I believe she's autistic because at 2 years old, she's learning up her own. She's teaching herself. She's self-teaching. Not only is she self-teaching, my son tells me that she plays dolls. Da 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 da. This is not something a 2-year-old can do. This is play for a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. My little girl's got some brains, and I love to have that. Therefore, I simply must leave a lot of books read for her so she can get an education and learn how to think and don't let men kick you down. Don't trust the lies that men tell you, man. Boyfriends, I don't care how cute they are. You know what they all turn into? Bloop, bloop. Fix my dad or and that's what they turn into. No, no, that ain't true. That ain't true if you know how to protect yourself. All right, if you believe in yourself and you're strong, you those might not end up with that guy. You know, you won't end up with that guy because you'll be free and you will demand better. That's what you need in your future. What are you anyway? Obviously, I'm talking to Jazz and Pie. Obviously. Welcome. Welcome. You know what my fear is? What's this? I don't know what it means. Oh, it's cute. It's like heart eyes with smiley big face. Happy, happy. So you're like at the wrong age. You're at the age where you are the most terrifying individual for weirdos like Granny. I'm afraid that by the time she's 15, yeah, who knows what's going to be cool then, right? By the time she's 15, you'll be thinking about your own family, if you have one. And who knows what world you're going to turn into. I forget what I was going to say. Oh, who knows what world you're going to turn into. Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you. You're the Zen G. Z. You're Z, right? Yeah. Them Z's are some smart fuckers. Y'all are some wake people. You're waking up. You're stirring up. You're looking at all these dumb mistakes people are making. Here's some piece of information to look up if you want to, because I'm not going to have time to read it. The fourth turning. Fourth turning. What it's about is this theory of, it's a theory. It's not all fact, but it's a theory. This theory is about how every 4 generations, society goes through these different and predictable flip-flops. I'm Generation X. And then there's your mom and dad right there. There's your mom and dad, and there's you. And this represents the fourth turning. And what are they called? They're called the dreamers. No. Activists. They have a specific title. And it is a title that brings change. And you know what they're inspired by, as a matter of fact, are the Gen Xers. Their grandparents. So, according to this theory, that's the way it goes. Isn't that fun? It's fun. I I get to be like a grandmother in the best time, historically, literarily. There's only one problem. I don't get to live with her. I don't get to live around her. And even if I did, life sucks. And it's a very real possibility that she might not like me because she can be poisoned. Your opinions and children and people and pettiness and that. She could be poisoned. Or I could just be, by the time she comes up to age, the most cringe thing imaginable. And if she loved me, this is my fear. We're talking about my fear. It's suppose she likes my videos and she loves me and I'm dead. Here's something that could happen. She goes, my grandma, and my grandma's on YouTube. And they'll go there and they'll find something and make fun of me and tear me up and twist it down and hate. And then she will feel terrible. I think about that. So I have to be wise and I don't know how to be. And that's exactly the same place that you are. I'll tell you, it never gets better, honey. We don't know the answers. But that's why I'm grandma and you have a place right here. Ask question, any questions. I'm going to be dead soon and I'll never get to answer those questions for my granddaughter or my children because they're not asking. That's my game. Now back to Shut Up Land, like the description says. And if I miss your chats, very sorry, very sorry. And thank you so much for making this lively, fun evening. Yay! Didn't know what I was going to talk about. Excuse me. Pardon. Old lady. Do I remember Omar Idris? I do believe I do. Thank you for your patience. What did you do today? I went to the doctor, had dialysis all day. And I'm pretty sure my friend isn't here. But there's a other person. He has a soccer game. He's getting ready to go to a soccer game. There he is. Jake can shoot. He's probably long gone. Uh-huh. I remember. What is my favorite sport? I don't really. Well, let me think. Let me think. I like baseball. Yeah, I'll even watch baseball. I like baseball. Uh, I liked to play volleyball. That was fun. That's it. Oh, I like watching the gymnastics, but I can't do them. You, Miss Jazz, Mr. Pay, or Mrs. Pay and Mr. Jazz, or the Siamese twins, Jazz and Pay. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Hey, last time you were outside? I was? Yeah. I wanted to sit outside. Now I want to sit inside because it's probably hot. And I don't want to take all of my books because if I'm not talking, I'm going to read. And what I'm going to talk about, viewer led. You guys decide what I'm going to talk about. You are pay. I knew I was getting that part right. But are you pay or pie or pay I? Yeah? And it sounds Asian. Sounds like an Indian name. My doctor is Dr. Day Pai, and it's spelled Eipei. Hey Omar, what's your name? I forget your name. You're not on your phone. You're on Dad's phone. Armina or Amina. Guess what? Guess what I heard? In America, we think we think that Saudi Arabia is so rich that you got so much money that whenever your car runs out of gas, you just park it on the road and walk away. That's what we think. That's what I was told growing up. I said Saudi Arabia is so rich on gasoline money that when their car breaks down, they just get out, order up another one and move on. And if I want a new car, I just got to go to Saudi Arabia and pick one up off the street. That's what I hear. Give me a Saudi Arabia man. No. That's the way we hear it. What do you hear about America? What story did they tell you about America? Yeah, we have a lot of money. You lucky kid. So, Amina, Amina. I was going to ask you a question, but I forgot it already. You're so happy you live there. Oh, I hear it's a nice place. I hear it's a good place. Is there much fighting around you? Amina. Ah. Or do you live in a safe place? Or even if you lived in a bad place, you have all that money. You probably have security. Don't live in a safe place. Oh, then I hope that your parents are rich and you have a place to be that is good in case of emergency. Ain't no reason why you shouldn't grow up. All right, only police. Oh, enjoy sleep. Have fun. Hey, I read books. Go check them out. Please. I'm a good reader. And someday I was thinking about reading Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but I have to wait until after I'm finished with my project for this year. When I'm finished with the pile of books I'm doing for this year, then I might just go ahead and do that. But it's going to be a long time. It's not until next year. Like I said, it's going to be a long, long time. So you'll have to learn patience. I have to read, gosh, I'm going to read some Edward Bernays. I'm going to read another Zen Master book. And then I'm going to read a children's book that I've already picked out. And that's the way I read them. I read them in that order: psychology, Zen Master, fiction. And right now we're in the middle of the fiction. Probably just a couple chapters left. They're so long, they take me part one and part twos to get it accomplished. And coming online to do live. This is not something I'm going to sit and do all day, because for the rest of the day I'm meditating, I'm cleaning, I'm doing my whatever errands that I keep putting on until the last minute. I'm sitting around gathering intelligence for the day, you know, what observations I can talk about for the sake of. Who's ever seen Spider-Man? The original Spider-Man. I don't know if I talked about this subject before. I think I have. I've talked about it. I've talked about it in my holiday cheer series. Yeah. So, yeah, Charlie and the Tech Factory. I've never read it. I watched the movie, both of them, and they both have good points. Which one do you like better? Do you like the old one or do you like the new one? Also, I have to tell you, I can't see any chats, so I'm sorry if I've missed it. But if I read it, I would probably character Willy Wonka like the old Gene Wilder. I'd probably make him like that. But I would try to make it a good mixture because I liked the spookiness of Johnny Depp. His childish spookiness. I liked it, but I'd like to put it in and mix it in with Gene Wilder's sarcasm. You know, so it'll be fun. It'll be a fun read. Lord willing. Did I get to it? Anybody bring a new subject? You like it? When Charlie got the gold ticket. Well, they were both precious. I like Charlie's humility. And honest to God, they captured that very well in both movies. But I think that the Charlie in the new Chocolate Factory, he's a better he's a better Charlie. He's definitely a better Charlie because he's not only humble and meek and wise, but he knows how to stand on his moral, on his principle. When Charlie Wonka asked him to come and leave his family, and he said no, no, nothing in the world. Oh, hey, have a good sleep or good homework. Oh, no homework for you. Good you. Enjoy. Aw. Bye-bye. No love. You don't love me. You like me a lot. Go read a book. Viewer led topics. If I receive your chat, I will be most grateful. If I do not, welcome to my silence. Welcome to nothing. I won't do no violence, and I won't rhyme today. I don't have no sing-song soul in my body right now, no sing-song soul for you. So I think what I'll do is continue reading Mr. Joshua. Uh, Continuing, the master said, the teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha and the teachings of the patriarchs are your guide to it. The monk said, the patriarchs and the Buddhas have been spoken of by the ancients. What is the place that intellect does not reach? The master raised one finger and said, what do you call it? The monk was silent. The master said, why don't you speak when knocked on the head? What other doubts do you have? Well, it's kind of deep. Yeah, kind of deep. What do you call it? What do you call it? The monk asked, what is your family custom? The master said, my ears are far away. Speak more loudly. The monk asked again. The master said, you asked about my family custom, but I, on the contrary, found out all about your family custom. Weird. I don't understand that one so well. I mean, I can't translate it anyhow, so woohoo. What is your family custom? Speak more loudly. What is your family custom? I see you asked about my family custom, but I, instead, have found out all about your family custom. What is it? See? Why? Not his family custom? Right. If it was of the family, that's why his ears are far away, because he's in the family. If his was in the family, then what? Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's fucking deep. That's awesome. All right, I'll look into that again later. Viewer led AMA. If I missed your post, I'm sorry. Wanna know about me? I am just a weirdo on the street, but I happen to have a house to live in for now. But if that should ever change, then I have to hone my skills and learn how to busk on the street. Ha, so I can get something to eat. Ha, but that day's not today. And so I'm just screwing around making videos in case I don't get a chance to know who my granddaughter is and shit like that. You know, I just have to watch the whole videos. Watch them all, watch them all, watch them all. And as you watch them all, you'll know my story. And if you watch my videos, you'll know my story. And if you go to my website, you'll see that I'm just a goofy granny and I want to sing for thee. Not really. I just want to fuck around, have fun, pretending that I can have fun with my grandchild as she grows up. I should probably quit drinking coffee. 6:30. You were led conversations, AMA. You bring the topic, and when you do, I'll try to bring something entertaining to make you happy and laugh I do that pretty funnily. Lots of people like me for that. Anybody want to play with the insane Zen mistress? I can answer questions, but I will just give you riddles or jokes. Screwed up, screwed up. I've been observing so many different people scrolling up doom scroll. I like doom scrolling. It's a whole new environment of individuals to look at. And it's pretty psychically energetic. There's this one I'm watching in particular, and I'm like, and the other one, I don't want to talk about that either. So I'm not gonna. I am gonna shut this down very, very, very soon. Excuse my body. Excuse my body. I touched base with three lovely individual humans from various places on this earth, and that made it a very successful time. And I'm not receiving any chats. Baby, you don't know if you want to come back. If you don't know if you want to come back to see me the next time you're scrolling by, you'll go away from me, but that's okay. You can go and see on my page. I screwed that one up. Okay, go see on my page what kind of person I am and what my live feeds are like, and then you'll know. They're just like this. But you might want to stick around because they're kind of funny, and sometimes they're themed, and it's all really nice. So, or you can reach out and ask questions, say hello, and if you have, dang it, I'm not gonna know until I've uploaded it. So I'm gonna be quiet like a lot of the other feeds are. A lot of the other feeds are just sitting there, people being quiet, doing their thing. This is my thing. No questions, no AMAs. Come on, baby. I need to entertain somebody. Somebody. Let me entertain you. Wait, how's the song go? How's the song go? Hey, my ADHD is happening. Use it to your advantage. Viewer led discussion panel of topics of your choosing. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Keep this old lady's brain smart. Come on. Keep this old lady's brain sharp. You want me to get the Alzheimer's? Because that's how you get the Alzheimer's. People don't talk to old ladies no more. We sit around in our house and we just get so dull. So dull. So dull. Not this granny. Not this granny. Come on. Come on. Everybody needs an internet grandmother. Come on. Come on. Come on. You get me going, I will make you piss your pants with laughter. You get me going? Come on, I'll be rocking and rolling. Come on, bring a topic, baby. You never know what I'll say. Once you're gonna stop from your doom scrolling, you're gonna stay. How's that? Unimpressive. Absolutely unimpressive. Like nobody likes you, dude. Nobody likes you. Nobody gets you. Ain't nobody give a flying rat's ass about the kind of things you try to push on these people, man. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. You will never hone your craft, man. That's how you guys make me feel. Okay, but you're still on Dad's phone, aren't you? Well, I'm glad you got to come back. Did you have supper? Was it dinner time? I just had my lunch, but it's dinner time here too. Tell me what you had. I had macaroni and cheese. I'm about to have a barbecue sandwich. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. Yeah, was that we are at the beach. Beach. Oh, the Red Sea, man. He's right there, the Suez Canal and shit. You know, the Red Sea. Oh, yeah, the Red Sea. Yeah, fun, 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 fun. Happy, happy. You could drive if you wanted to. Oh, breakfast? Breakfast. If you wanted to, you could drive to Egypt, couldn't you? Do you ever visit? Because I like tobacco. No what? No tobacco? Why am I smoking? Because I made a very bad choice when I was a young lady. Very bad choice. It's the price of freedom. You get to make bad choices. As long as you accept the consequences with grace and humility, you'll be just fine. Because I'm a bad influence. Why am I smoking? Because I'm a bad person. You can stop, right? Not easy. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing that means a lot? It's hard to make the choice to not have it when you can, or when you feel like you're going to miss out. It's a bad choice. So, same with alcohol. Don't drink too. I don't drink, but I do smoke. Rinda. Is it sweet? It's a sweet thing? Rinda. Sounds like a fruity sweet thing. Oh, I have to make my sandwich soon. I'm hungry. But I'm glad to see that the chats do work. Sometimes the chats don't work, so if I don't answer you, have patience. I won't see it till later when it's up. Which is another reason why I keep these very short. Just enough is there for an example. And eventually I'll stop. Orange drink. So you were drinking it when you were 2 years old, and it's a nice orange drink. Mm. Maybe someday I'll see something like it in the store and be able to get it, and I'll taste it. In Mexico, they have a barley drink, and it's a barley drink. You put it with milk, you put it with water, and you shake it, shake it, shake it. It's a thick powder, and they have all kinds of flavors under the sun. Well, I don't know what it's called, but I can appreciate it. It's not very sweet. I find that a lot of food from other countries is not as sweet as American food. We have too much sugar in our diet. Everything is made with sugar in our diet. That's why I have bad teeth. See, been looking at this candle. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Excuse me. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, here's something to think about. I didn't get the answer when I said, and I wasn't trying to sound pretentious either, but I said, because it gave me something to think about. So let's see if I can share it. From Master Yunmin, he's one of my favorite masters. A monk said, "What is it?" Whoops, he didn't say that. He said, "What is that which goes beyond the Dharma body?" Master Yunmin replied, "It's all very well for you to speak about beyond, but what do you mean by Dharma body?" "Please, master, consider what I asked." And Yunman said, "Well, let's leave considerations aside for now. How does the Dharma body speak?" "Like this, like this," Yunman remarked. "It's something you could cook up on the long meditation bench. Let me ask you, can the Dharma body eat rice?" The monk was speechless. See, gives you something to think about. To think about how Yunmin, the master, right, who's enlightened, who tries to point the way to the others. Now, when the monk had the realization that it's this, like this happening, that's fine. That's fine. For a realization about the all that you take from your meditation bench after samadhi and think that you can speak on it. That's what he said. And that's why Yunmin said, that's something you could cook up during meditation. So, you cook up that experience. Let me ask you to see how much of this Dharma body are you asking about? What have you understood? Can the Dharma body eat rice? Now, it's said of Master Yunmin that when he gave a statement, the statement had 3 layers. It had 3 ways, 3 roads to understand it, and 3 levels of instruction for you to penetrate. And that's why this question, can the Dharma body eat rice, is really, 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 you have to find his 3 layers. That's why the monk was speechless. You see, he had one layer, the layer of realizing, it's this! This is happening! He understood that, but that is only one layer of this understanding. So Yunmen couldn't answer his original question, what is it that goes beyond the Dharma body? He couldn't, because this boy, this monk, was holding in his mind the idea of the Dharma body, a Dharma body, getting beyond this. But does this eat rice? Etc. That's why this is a nice one to think over. And well, you think over it lightly. One day something completely unrelated will happen and you'll be like, what's rice? And it won't be the result of some acid trip. Oh, I've almost been on here for an hour, and I have, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Omir. So my mom has the phone. I have to go about this, and so you have to go swimming, swimming, swimming and stuff. Go do what you have to do. Don't let me keep you. I'm not. Like I told you before, too much will make you sick. So go, be gone. Everybody's got 9 minutes, 8 minutes that I'm finishing this feed. Grateful you're stopping by. No, I will never have a schedule set to do this until I'm super popular. And the only way I'm going to get super popular is if people have conversations about the things on my page and we can get into some real human digging and thinking and kicking around ideas. And that'll be the most fun I ever had in my life. And you'll make it contribute to the future. Keep that in mind. Well, I don't believe that somebody's going to come into this room in the next 10 minutes or less that are going to say the most profound thing that I've ever heard and is going to spark the conversation of the millennia, the conversation of all mankind, the conversation of utmost brilliance. This is not going to happen in the next few minutes. What a shame. Not to say that it couldn't happen, because it could, but it won't. So I'm shutting up again, and I'm going to wait for this profound statement to come upon my screen. And we wait. I'm so. I'm too worried about the viewer. I'm like super curious. Who's this viewer? He's just sitting there. and I feel compelled to entertain them. I am not one of those quiet ones. It's nice. I've been viewing live feeds for the last couple days, and now it feels like I have a set of regulars that I watch. And I like watching what their commenters think. Oh, it's painful how limiting that itty bitty little chat box is for actual conversation. And that is why the comment sections under my storybooks are open for all forms of questions and conversations having to do with the video in question, of course. The video subject is the video, and then you bring it in the comment section, and then another commenter brings it on their comments to and then somebody comes along and says, "You're dumb. It's like this," and all the fun ensues, and I get to be a real YouTuber. Wouldn't that be fun? I could be a real YouTuber someday. Not, not at all, babies. Not at all, because nobody really wants to listen to books being read or to discuss. Your assignment: watch the movie Pump Up the Volume. That's what YouTube was like when it first started. Everybody had their own radio station. And that's what this live is like. Everybody has their own Truman Show. It's nice to get a look at the things to entertain different people. It's nice to feel free to just do what the hell I'm doing. So it's a good time for that. Besides, how else are the AI bots going to get enough information on humans, to keep the files for after they've destroyed all of us? Nobody sold that. Nobody sold that. Nobody sold that. I thought that was funny, particularly. That's what this is. I think the AI is just sucking up every bit of human data that's happening on this live stream and running all these bullshits. That's what I think. I think my time's up. Oh, not too many more minutes. Just a couple more minutes. Also decided that these people are really wanting to drum up views and subscribers. But they get a lot of views, you start getting a lot more trolly assholies. When you get them, and then the live streamer is always defending, oh, my time's almost up. He's defending himself so much, and that just brings more baddies. So maybe I'm not after getting a lot of subscribers, but I would like to keep the ones that want to hear books being read to them by a loving soul. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who wants to hear somebody give grandmotherly advice. Somebody who don't have a grandma no more. I'd like you to see what all that time is about. The times that used to annoy you to death, that once they died, you said, gee, just one more time like that would be nice. I say that all the time about my mom. I want to be sitting there waiting in the parking lot at the grocery store for that slow ass woman to come back out. That's what I want. All right, yo. I got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye. I said bye bye.